Hey Aquarius, welcome to your love and romance reading for April 2023. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to connect and see what messages are coming up here for the Aquarius collective. Keep in mind this is a general reading, therefore not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, my dears and my darlings, let's see what's coming up here for the Aquarius collective. Move you all just a little bit closer. First card coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Two of Pentacles. Eee, Aquarius. Two of Pentacles can come up in a couple of different ways. Some of you may be feeling conflicted between options, right? And for some of you, the options could be another person. You might already be with someone and now someone else is coming along and you're wondering, should I entertain this? Should I give this a chance? Should I leave this relationship and should I let this other person know I'm gonna, see what's going on here? Now, with the Two of Pentacles, okay, if you are in a relationship where, like, say you're still dating, right? Say you're not married or living with this person, you may even feel like I'm gonna let my person know that maybe we need to, uh, allow ourselves to also get to know other people. Some of you may be making that step here. That's one way that the Two of Pentacles can come up. The other way that Two of Pentacles can come up is that you could be dealing with someone who's very overwhelmed by emotion. Could be you. And so because they're overwhelmed by emotion, they're throwing themselves into work. Like kind of like this workaholic energy. And the reason for this is because someone is overwhelmed by their feelings. So they're distracting themselves. They're distracting themselves from their feelings and they're keeping very busy. And this could be cutting into time spent together with this Two of Pentacles energy. Those of you who are putting yourselves out there and you're kind of in this part in your journey where you're feeling as though you're like, I'm going to believe. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to believe that there's still good matches out there, and and I know that I'm worthy of love, and I'm going to find a good relationship. Like those of you who are new in that aspect of the way you're looking at love, Two of Pentacles can come up in a way where as you're getting to know people, you're getting a little bit nervous. Like when you're on dates or when you're talking, you're not like really listening to what the person is saying because you're too much in your head worried about, how do I look right now? How do I look right now? What do they think about me? Oh my gosh, they just looked over and they looked at my shoes. Is there something wrong with my shoes? And oh, what should I say? What is something I can say? I need to say something funny. What's something funny that I can say? And the whole time that you're with this person, you're not present. You're in your head going over all this stuff, right? And the Two of Pentacles says, stop doing that. Get out of your head. Be in the present moment. Focus on what's happening right now. Get out of your head. So those of you who are like on this path and you might say, oh, we had a lot, like on paper, this looked really good. How come we didn't have a connection? Or, why didn't this person respond to me better? Could be because that person is sitting there feeling like Aquarius is not interested in me because Aquarius seems like mentally they're somewhere else. And the whole time you've just been in your head, how can I make this a good date? Or how can I be interesting? Or how can I be likable? Just be present. Be in the moment. If there wasn't something that this person didn't like about you, they wouldn't be giving you a chance right now. Okay? So just be present, be in the moment, be engaging, and get out of your head. The next card that's coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Three of Swords. Aquarius, I'm going to tell you right now, Two of Pentacles with Three of Swords tells me that there's a desire to open your heart for love. Open your heart to love. And I'm going to tell you, these cards coming up together give me a sense that for a lot of you, you have just kind of not been taking love seriously. Like if you've been dating, maybe you've been dating very casually. Or if you've been in a relationship, I hate to say it, maybe it's been like a low risk relationship where you've just kind of felt like, yeah, if this person were to break up with me, or if this person were to be with somebody else, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Like I would heal, I would get over it. Some of you have been quote unquote playing it safe in love, or you've been in relationships where you haven't really been handing over your heart. But now, Two of Pentacles, this overwhelmed feeling, and this Three of Swords feeling, a card gives me the sense of like the heart being cracked open. Like there's this desire for love. Somebody may be getting into your heart after a long time of you just being in this shallow, and I don't mean shallow as an insult, but I mean in terms of depth. You've just kind of kept things at like a safe level emotionally. Now somebody's coming along that's bringing you into your heart space, or you're having a desire for that deep emotional intimacy, and it's cracking your heart open, and all of the old hurts are coming to the surface. All of the vulnerability is coming to the surface, and it's like, oh gosh, this is why. This is why I've been avoiding love, or this is why I've been in relationships where I've been playing it safe, because this feeling is so overwhelming. This feeling is so overwhelming. And so, Aquarius, even though there may not be things that are happening with this existing connection, those wounds are coming to the surface of what happened with previous partners, or what happened the last time you really trusted someone or gave them your heart. And Three of Swords gives me a sense here of like this grief. I feel like there's grieving. So Aquarius, some of you may need to grieve somebody from the past in order to be able to fully let in this new connection, or to let in love. There's somebody that kind of caused you to uh you know get into this heart space of, okay, well, I'm safe, I'm in control, nobody's going to get at me like that again. And now this connection is making you feel vulnerable, because there's this fear of, I don't want to lose this person, or I don't want to lose this love. I want somebody to be with me. I want to be with someone. I want to have this closeness. And there's this fear of, what if I lose it? So I feel with this Three of Swords, Aquarius, some of you are going to have to allow yourself to just cry over an old relationship and let it out. Just get it out of your system. And the thing about Three of Swords, and I've said this in previous readings, it can be intense. Like Three of Swords can be intense. Let's make no mistake about this. This is sadness. This is hurt. This is feeling betrayed. This sometimes even feel like we made sacrifices for people, and like, for what? There's a intense sadness or intense pain with Three of Swords. But from my experience, what I've seen reading for people over the years, it's quick. This is not a sadness or a pain that's going to be following you around for even weeks. It could be, or days. It could be over in an hour or in a couple of hours. The thing I've seen with the Three of Swords is it's a big release, and then like it's gone. It's off of our shoulders. We feel lighter. We feel better. So this is not something that you're going to have to combat and feel like, oh, well, how do I get over this now? All you're doing is letting it out. And once it's out, you're like, oh, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I feel ready now. That's the energy I see a lot of the times with the Three of Swords. The next card coming up here for you is the Seven of Swords. So this is maybe what you are releasing, is like this fear of somebody being deceptive, this fear of somebody not being who they said that they are, right? I feel, Aquarius, some of you have been in a situation where you felt like you had this perfect person. Oh my goodness. This person was so, so perfect for me. And it didn't work out. And there's this sadness. But the Seven of Swords is telling us that this is someone who came up to you and was like, oh my gosh, me too. Oh my gosh, me too. And then you thought, oh, we have so much in common. This person just learned how to echo you back at you, but it was a mask. And this is why they pulled away. They couldn't keep up that image. So you have not lost your one true love. Your one true love wants to come in right now. This other person that seems like a failed circumstance that you thought, oh, I'm never going to find anybody like that ever again. Not true. This person was not real. And so with the grieving, we have to grieve that. This person never existed. I feel like some of you are coming off of a very, very difficult, very intense catfishing situation even. Like when I say this person doesn't exist, for some of you, it's more than just um, someone who is faking who they are in like how they're acting in front of you, right? When they're spending time together, they're kind of like being fake. Like some of you, it's like really, really this person never existed. And we have to let ourselves grieve that. We have to let ourselves mourn that. And Aquarius, I'm telling you, this is very, very helpful. I'm telling you from my own experience. Okay. I got married really young, and my husband at the time was like just the greatest catch. Everybody loved him. What a great guy. Oh my gosh, you guys are so perfect together. My brother-in-law at the time even was like, you guys are like a pot and it's lid. Like you are just like the perfect match. And after we got married, shortly thereafter, ooh, he was a very dangerous person. He was not safe. I had to leave that relationship very quietly, very cautiously to keep myself safe. He was a bad dude. And it was like, what happened to this great guy that everybody loved? What happened to this wonderful, amazing, sweet, fun person that I had so much in common with? It was all fake. And I had to grieve that. I had to mourn that the person I married doesn't exist. And once I was able to do that, oh my gosh, life got so much better. Love got so much easier. And so Aquarius, some of you need to grieve this non-existent person, because there's someone right now who wants to come in. There's someone right now who's, let me in, Aquarius. Let me in, Aquarius. And some of you already know who this person is. Some of you are going to encounter this person soon. And you're going to feel that vulnerability where you're going to say, oh my goodness, I actually see potential with this person. I see a possibility with this person. And now I'm scared. What if I get hurt again? Because the last time I felt this way about somebody, it didn't work out or they didn't exist. The way that we can be ready is to let out the old feelings. Because as long as we're holding on to it, it's going to block us from love. And as long as we're living in that fear, we're going to attract more of the same into our life. Let this out of your system. Okay, what is meant for you is never going to leave you. What is meant for you is never going to be taken away. So whatever was lost was not for real. What's coming in now is real. The next card that's coming up here is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands for me sometimes comes in. Yes, it could be a youthful fire sign, and some of you could be dealing with a youthful fire sign, maybe a little bit younger than you. They don't have to be younger. They could just be very youthful, very playful, very energetic, very exciting. So some of you could be dealing with a youthful, playful, adventurous fire sign. A Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries that might be coming in like, come on, Aquarius, let's go enjoy life together. Let's go enjoy love together. Another way that Page of Wands comes up from my readings is like when we're getting our fire back. We're getting our fire back. We're getting our groove back, so to speak. And it's like the second adolescence. We're getting into our confidence again. And in this confidence, we're beginning to like feel good about ourselves. We're getting feisty. It's like the inner teenager is coming out again. So as this relationship is progressing, You're in this energy where like you might even feel, oh my gosh, I feel like a teenager again. This feels like high school kind of love, or I feel excited and happy and confident and ooh, butterflies. Like it feels like a young love. Because Aquarius is like your heart is coming back to life, and you're able to feel this with this person. The next card here, which I love, is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is saying we're away from the drama. This light is really bugging me. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's better. Six of Swords is we're away from the drama. We're away from the suffering. We're away from the pain, right? This is smoother sailing. This isn't someone who's trying to pull the puppet strings or manipulate things out of us. This is someone who wants to enjoy you and you want to enjoy them. And there could even be like a going away together for some of you. There could be some kind of a trip, a romantic little getaway. There could also be here just a sense of like spending a lot of quality time alone together, like just kind of being lost in each other, like just kind of you you look and you have like 10 missed calls and you're like, oh oops, I better get back to some people, like Six of Swords can sometimes be that kind of energy. Very honeymooner energy, very lover kind of energy. And so a lot of you just might feel like, oh my goodness, when I'm with this person, I completely and totally forget about all of the stress. I completely and totally forget about everything I have to usually typically quote unquote worry about, right? When I'm with this person, everything just melts away. And all that there is us together, enjoying each other, being together. I also feel like this is someone who's bringing a lot of romance to the table. And maybe you haven't had a lot of that. And maybe some of you weren't into it. You might think, oh, that's stupid. Oh, I'm not into that. That's whatever. But you might discover, oh, I like romance. I'm enjoying romantic things. And so I feel like this is someone who's bringing romance into the equation, and love making, and just very sweet, emotionally intimate aspects here with the Six of Swords. I also feel like this is someone who's gonna really open up to you and tell you a lot of things about themselves and a lot of things about their life, and this is gonna make you feel like, oh, okay, I can open up to them also. I can let down my wall. I can tell them what I've been through. So I feel that this is someone who's going to be there for you emotionally. People might see you, Aquarius, like you're somebody that really has it all together, and you're really confident, and you're like you've got this thick skin, no sweat off your back kind of thing. But this person is bringing you into a space where you can be vulnerable. And you can let down the wall, and you can say, yeah, that did kind of get to me, or that did bother me, or I do sometimes feel insecure about this. And I feel like this person is going to be really, really reassuring. Really reassuring, really comforting, really understanding, and someone that you really do relate to. Not like this fake person in the past who was like, me too, me too, me too, just so that you would like them or think that you guys had a lot in common. This person actually does have a lot in common with you. This person actually does get you and understand you. And you're going to see the difference. You're going to be able to say, okay, I see the difference between somebody who was faking and somebody for real. I can see this real connection. I can see we really do have a lot in common. You may want to check out your other placements. Sometimes your other placements might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a link in the description that will take you to the playlist for the other love readings. You can check those out. And if you would like to check out the weekly forecasts, those are also linked in the description. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous April and hope to see you in the other weekly and daily videos. Take care, my darlings.